Over in turn 4, a monument to the man who coached Steve Prefontaine at Oregon in his signature event, the 5,000 meters. Bill Bowerman guards Bowerman's turn. This is how this year's race went. 25 men have 4 laps, practically less to go. Bob Kennedy from Indianapolis, Indiana, age 30. Been ranked #1 American in the 5,000 meters 8 of the last 10 years, Larry.
And it is Kennedy, now 30 years of age, trying to put some distance on a man he fears in second place. Adam Goucher made the finals in Sydney at 5,000 meters, has run a 3:55 mile. Let's give you a quick recap. The first mile, everybody bunched up in a 4:24 effort. They've passed 2 miles now. We'll get you that split momentarily. It is right around 8 minutes and 50 seconds for 2 miles. And Kennedy is trying now, by surging, to break the will of some of the others in the pack behind him.
After a national championship, Bob Kennedy, age 30, ahead of Adam Goucher, age 26, the 2-time defending U.S. champion at 5,000 meters. He beat Bob Kennedy for the first time to win the 99 title right here in Eugene.
I find one of the amazing things about what's happened historically is when you take a look back, and this is from a training manual, and 75 years ago, look at the total miles, the distance runners. I'm talking about 2- and 3-mile trainers in college were running 8.5 miles a week, no more than 2 miles in a day. These athletes you're looking at right now put in anywhere from 60 to 110 miles a week, and they've gone from a 4-minute and 46-mile pace 75 years ago for the American record to 4 minutes 11 seconds for 3 consecutive miles by that training. It's amazing what's happening now with people like Bob Kennedy and Adam Goucher.
Look at Goucher right behind Bob Kennedy. Is Goucher fading? Is he about to make his move?
He's stalking him. He's simply stalking him. He's letting him do the work. My running as a distance runner, I know exactly how this man in your camera leading feels. I didn't have great sprint speed, Adrian, and the problem was you always had to worry about guys that did. And he is trying to break the will of Adam Goucher. Goucher's in excellent shape. In the Oregon Track Classic race that we had on ESPN 2 weeks ago, he ran 3:55 for the mile. He knows his fitness level is high. He is letting the accordion spread out here, but he will close down on him with a lap to go, is my belief.
2 weeks ago, we were here in Oregon, and I heard Bob Kennedy say, "I love this sport. I'm back where I was in high school and in college." Bob Kennedy ahead of Adam Goucher with just a couple laps to go now. Can he hold on?
Matt Lane is in third. The young man who went to high school in Maine and had a superb career at William & Mary is right now holding on well. Alan Culpepper is back in 4th place. Kennedy will probably try and turn the jets on with about 600 meters to go. Somewhere in here he's going to try, I think, for a long sustained kick, if he has it in him, to try and break the will of these guys who have more sprint speed behind them.
Moments ago, you said Goucher was just playing his time. Running second now behind Bob Kennedy. There are 3 men after a national championship.
It is Matt Lane in third. Wearing the Fila uniform of gold in second place is Adam Goucher out of the University of Colorado, and Bob Kennedy, who is a superb runner. His dad, a high school state champion in New Jersey at the 2-mile distance, and the good genes will pass down to his son. 1 lap to go.
Watch Matt Lane in bib number 504, right behind Adam Goucher. He seems to me, Larry, like he's about to make his move.
That quick shot you had right there very quickly was Dathan Ritzenhein. We'll try and keep an eye on him. The high schooler is in the race.
Goucher working hard. Kennedy in the lead. Lane in third.
There you see Kennedy trying to. We're going to keep an eye on Dathan Ritzenhein, who's back in the pack. He is approximately 100 meters back. There is 300 meters for Dathan Ritzenhein to go, 200 meters for the rest of the field. That is Ritzenhein, the high school student, trying to break the legendary Jerry Lindgren's 5,000-meter high school record. He set it back 37 years ago in 1964. Backed up to the lead, and there you see Kennedy. Goucher can't seem to catch him.
Kennedy in the blue jersey, age 30, is going to come across first. Adam Goucher in the orange jersey is going to be second. Alan Culpepper pushes hard and comes in.
We're keeping an eye on Ritzenhein. 13 minutes and 44 seconds. Will he get Jerry Lindgren's record? We're keeping an eye on Ritzenhein. 13:40. He is close. He is very close, and he dives for the line. We have to actually actually wait. He is right on 13:44 is Ritzenhein on Lindgren's record. It looks like he might be a half a second behind.
Just behind in about 13:45, as a matter of fact, Larry. But what a great race by Kennedy. Phenomenal push by Adam Goucher like crazy in the 5,000 meters. And Lane, here comes Bob Kennedy.
That's Dathan Ritzenhein and his pain right there. It always hurts when you don't quite get your objective. But here's a man who surprised with his long sustained kick from 600 meters, picking up the pace and accelerating and putting the pressure on to take the sting out of the kick of Adam Goucher. I spoke to him earlier, and he said, if I wait to 100 meters, I'm dead. I got to try a long kick, and it made the difference today, Adrian, in victory for Bob Kennedy.
Where's that scoreboard?
13 minutes, 28.72 seconds for Bob Kennedy. Culpepper pushed him. Goucher at the finish line. What a great effort.
That averages 4 minutes, 21 seconds per mile for that distance.
Ritzenheim just missed the record. What a push he made, though. Coming off the final turn, Larry.
Ritzenheim's official time, 13 minutes, 44.70 seconds. This young man, all of 5 feet 5, 110 pounds, and a tremendous career he has in front of him. He just misses the record by about 3/4 of a second. But the crowd giving him a terrific ovation for a brilliant performance. No high schooler has ever been close to the performance of Jerry Lindgren set 37 years ago, except this young man barely missing the record. Dathan Ritzenhein, along with Alan Webb, got a big 5-page write-up in Sports Illustrated. Well-deserved. This young man's got a brilliant future.
It's not Webb. It's not so much Ritzenhein. What a great job. We may be seeing a brand new turn of the page in track and field this weekend. What a great job by the next generation. Ritzenhein did a great job. Dwight Stones is standing by with him.
All right, guys, I'm certain that you've heard about the legendary Jerry Lindgren. Certainly you know who Steve Prefontaine is. Now you're the second fastest high schooler by 0.7 of a second. Tell me about how you felt during the race.
I felt good all the way through, except for like the last 3 laps. I started feeling it, but that's how it's supposed to be, so.
You were lucky to go by some of these guys in that last couple laps?
Not at all. I mean, they're great guys and everything, but if I feel it, then I got to go for it, so.
Well, you're part of a great crop of new middle distance and distance runners in this country. We're excited to see what you do in the next couple of years. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Consider what this young man did this weekend, Dwight. You know, you've won Olympic bronze medals. Think about the future this young man has with his son over his shoulder and what he accomplished today.
You know, let's put it in perspective. He went out and ran a mile in about 4:27 for the first and averaged about under 4 minutes and 30 seconds easily for a mile, per mile for 3 miles.
Dwight now has the winner.
All right, Bob, with about 3 laps to go, I wasn't certain if you were going to do it. You looked like you were stalling a little. Goucher looked strong, and then you just put on a blitz the last 600 meters.
Well, with 7 laps to go, I was changing the tempo every lap. I was going pretty quick, backing off, quick, backing off. And I know that even if people stay with you, it takes something out of them. And then with 3 laps to go, I just still kept the pressure on. And I didn't know for sure until 50 minutes ago, and it is sweet, let me tell you.
Well, he ran you down on this track a couple of years ago and reversed it. You look so good each race that you've run this season. Are you back to where you need to be?
I am back. I need to go to Europe and run fast now, but it was a long year last year with the car accident. I almost, to be honest with you, gave it up. I just didn't have it anymore. My wife talked me into staying with it, and I owe this one to her. Thank you.
How about these young guys all pushing you, too? What about that?
It's great. It's great for American distance running. We're making a lot of progress, and we're getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and pretty soon there's going to be someone breakthrough.
You're responsible for inspiring them. Congratulations, Bob.
Thank you very much.
Dwight, this is why we call this the Mecca of track and field, the center of the universe, where you want to see efforts like this. We will be back to Eugene, Oregon in a moment.